Hello everyone, I'm Tudor.
Hello, I am Anna, and we are a couple traveling around the world to research and document innovative learning communities.
And why do we do this? So our big vision at experimentQ is to help validate all forms of human learning. And we're working on a digital and physical card where people could track and visualize all their learning experiences through life. And for this podcast, for this tour around the world, we try to map innovative learning communities, understand the future of learning, and see if such a project like ours, like the card, could facilitate the future of learning and help these communities. So this is our update.
Number 5. So what we did, the last week we were to Berlin, and there actually was a bad timing because of the Easter holidays. We could not really explore the hacker spaces. That was our topic at that time. So actually we decided to I will interview Tudor because he knows a lot about hacker spaces due to his experience in 2015. So yeah, you can say more.
So in 2015, as part of a different project, I traveled through Europe and then US and China to interview hackerspaces and document how they work. And you can also find the map of the hackerspaces we visited in 2015 on experimentQ story page, and the interview will come later. After Berlin, we moved to Denmark.
What I wanted to say is like we used this time in Berlin so we could fundraising. So we applied and we tried to get more support so we could continue our big journey. So then we moved to Copenhagen, where we had our topic was the new economy. So we had two projects in Aarhus. The first one
was Thomas Heide, who is a philosopher and one of the people behind KAOSPILOT in the very early days of the school. So what we discussed in the interview was his theory of change experience, how to experience change in a new way so we could build sustainable solutions for the future. Not only as raw facts and data, but also with new ways of thinking that if we could bring into schools and companies, we could build way better solutions for the future. And in the same day, which was a very interesting experience for us to have two interviews in the same day, a lot of things to process and think about. The second interview was KAOSPILOT with the director of the school, Krister.
Yeah, we had a very interesting discussion and a lot of cool insights. We are still in post-production, but you will have the chance to listen to the podcast. Actually, why we choose this school is because of their program, like a creative leadership program. So the idea is to build, to create leaders that will give value back to society. So one nice thing I remember about how they treat these students and their relationship towards them, and you will find more. Find more in the podcast about their ways of the admission, about how they are organized, and really cool insights from the director.
So after Denmark, also special thanks to Denise, who was our host, couch surfing host, and also
the
friend, the guide
guide.
in the city. So we had a really nice time, and also Evelina from Republican. It was quite a fun week, to say the truth. And then we moved to Sweden. So this is our second day here. We are in Stockholm. It's also Anna's birthday today. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks.
All right. And after this weekend, we moved to Yarna to document the life on the campus of Youth Initiative Program, so EAP program. Also in Yarna, there are some really interesting learning communities like the Eco Village and something with the garden. So I don't want to misspell the name, but we'll document the projects on social media and also in the podcast format, so you'll get to see the story. And at the end of this week, we move to the next country, which is Finland, and we'll be in Helsinki. What's next for us?
Whoa, for us, still fundraising, still production of the podcast, researching the new topic, and yeah.
And please follow us on Instagram, Twitter, subscribe on YouTube. If you have any feedback, reach out on the website, send us an email, questions, ways we could improve the journey and the documentation, the podcast. And as always, we're fundraising.
Because you can support us as well on Patreon. And big thanks to Anna Kivu, which became our patron last week. Yeah. So thank you very much. We appreciate it a lot.
And with this, we say thank you for listening to the update number 5 from the experimentQ podcast tour. And we wish you a great week ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.